Hey guys, LevelCap here. Today I've got some Airsoft adventures for you. I'll be playing on a new field in Southern California. It's called Jericho. And I was testing out a few different things this time around with the recording setup. I tried a Hero 3, but unfortunately I had technical issues halfway through the day, so I had to switch back to my Hero 2. And today I'm gaming with my KWA M4. It's pretty heavily modified with some cool installations. I've got a Magpul flash hider on the front, a Daniel defense rail, NC Star sight, a Mad Bull Troy battle axe stock, 3 KWA high caps that can hold 350 rounds each, and 2 Mad Bull 11.1 volt LiPo batteries to get me through the day. Now here we are in our team's spawn area. The round is about to start. We're playing on a field called Babylon. This is probably Jericho's best field. It's pretty large. It's got a lot of little buildings and structures, Middle Eastern in style, and it's even got some cool vehicles and stuff like a whole city bus that you can actually go inside and shoot out of if you want. And the ref just blew the whistle. I'm running to the right side of the map as fast as possible. It's team deathmatch, single elimination, full auto.
They're pushing up right side. Got 2.
So that little kid felt like giving me the finger after he got shot there. I'm not really sure what he was expecting in a round of Airsoft, perhaps to maybe get shot at. But anyway, I managed to clear off 3 guys from the right side so far, and we're going to try and continue to hold and push up the right.
There's a guy in this building. The one right next to us. Look through this window. Got 2 more.
And that's what I love about playing full auto rounds of Airsoft. Sometimes they limit you to playing only on semi-automatic with your guns. And those 2 range kills right there, I probably never would have gotten on semi-auto. Not so much that I can't aim, it's just that BBs are affected by the wind a lot, so chances are it would have gotten blown into some plastic, alerted the players that I was shooting it, they would have taken cover, and then we would have been in a prolonged firefight. On full auto, I can just spray down in their direction, definitely get some hits, and they will suffer the consequences for not having good enough cover or in anticipating where their enemies were going to come from. Now I've skipped ahead a little bit in this round. My team has managed to push up on the right a bit better, giving me a chance to push up a little more. And as I'm coming around this corner, I see somebody way off in the distance, take a burst fire at him, manage to get the kill, and finish out the round with a nice 6 kill streak. Now as much fun as flanking on the outside of the maps can be, there is limited cover, so if the enemy knows where you are, you can just get into some sort of stalemate style firefights. So I'm going to cut over to a different round here where I decided, you know what, I'm going to learn the inside of this map and try and push up the inside. It's much more close quarter and a little bit more frantic because you've got a lot of angles that you're exposed to, and you might have to move around real quickly, changing your angles of exposure.
Hey, surrender. Got 2. Got him. Yeah, I think there might be one left side. Two. Hit!
So that was a fun little close quarter run there, and what's kind of cool is when I'm actually playing, I don't always realize where I get shot from, but watching this footage back, it's sort of like a little game of Where's Waldo. You can see exactly where the guy's hiding who got me. Now, I want to talk a little bit about the ethics of Airsoft. Airsoft is an honor-based game. That means you have to call your own hits. If you get shot, you call yourself out. There's no paint markers, there's no laser tag system digitally registering hits. You feel the impact, you call yourself out. If you think you got shot, you call yourself out. It attracts players who like to have this honor-based style of game, but every now and then you get somebody who just doesn't think that they need to abide by those rules. Now this footage I'm showing you, my GoPro kind of messed up, so I turned my contour camera around on my gun, so you're basically seeing a gun barrel camera. Now, I just shot that guy about 4 to 5 times. He even reacted to me shooting him, and then he decides to just re-engage me and return fire. I don't know what the hell he's thinking exactly. There's no doubt in my mind that I shot him. He eventually just kills me in the firefight. I'm pretty sure I shot him a few more times during this firefight, and he just decided not to call his hits. So I don't know how you defeat a player who doesn't call his hits, but it was stupid. So later in the day, I come back to the exact same spot. He's camping the exact same spot, and he's totally unaware of my angle, and I get an easy shot on him. Call your hit! Fucking asshole. Call your damn hit! As you can see, I'm yelling at him to call his hits, and I see him coming back after I shoot him the first time and shoot him again. And he never called his hits at all this whole game. A lot of other players on my team complaining about this dickbag with a tattoo on his arm that wasn't calling his hits, and it was the same guy. So sadly, just like in video games, Airsoft can be ruined by just one cheater. Now, generally, you're supposed to have refs that will watch firefights and deal with these issues. This field was pretty large, and it only had one ref. Most of the other fields I was playing at had multiple refs for even smaller fields, and they were much more aggressive and engaging with the firefights. They would watch each firefight. They would have clearly marked ref shirts, and this field was not the same way at all. I hardly ever saw the ref walking around during firefights, so we couldn't talk to him at all about certain players. After a round, I did approach him and talk to him about this specific player, and told him that multiple other players on my team were complaining about this one guy who wasn't calling hits, and he didn't seem really willing to do anything about it. So I can't say I'd want to go back to this field. The other fields that I've played at so far have all had aggressive refs that seem to be willing to deal with problem players and clean up the rounds so that everybody can have a fun game. All in all, I had a pretty good time this weekend, though. The field was well laid out. There were some good players on my team. Made some friends. There's even some fans there that recognized me and were running around with me on the field and being all tactical, so that was a lot of fun. Now, for future Airsoft videos, I am looking to get some new guns, potentially play some new close quarter maps, which I'm really excited about. There's some close quarter arenas out there. I'm not sure when that's going to happen exactly. You know, the time frame with this Airsoft stuff, it's a little less concrete than it can be with video games. But I am looking forward to new guns, new arenas, and even getting my new GoPro working so we can get even crisper, clearer footage so that you guys can really see what's being shot and what I'm looking at. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free to leave comments down below letting me know what kind of content you'd like to see in the future regarding my Airsoft videos. And I'll see you guys next time. This is LevelCap, signing off.